Hi guys, welcome to my next tutorial. Today I would like to show you another tutorial with a doily project. This is quite a big doily, as you can see. It's quite hard to show you how the doily looks like exactly, so it looks exactly as on the picture at the beginning of the video. For this tutorial I used crochet hook 1.75 millimeters and the yarn Puppets El Dorado. This is number 10, crochet thread yarn number 10. You will need almost whole skein, so this is what I've got left, so almost finished the whole ball. Hopefully you will enjoy the time with me. We've got lots to do. Our work, we have to start by making slip knot. And then chain of 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now we have to make a slip stitch into the first chain to make a ring. First row we have to start by making chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. This chain will be counted as a first double crochet. And now into the ring we have to make 23 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 and 23. So with our chain 3 we should have 24 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 and 24. Now we have to make a slip stitch into the top of chain 3, so into the first double crochet. Second row we have to start by making chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. This will be our first double crochet, and then we are going to the next stitch and we need to make double crochet as well. Now chain 1, we are going to the next stitch, we have to make double crochet and then into the next one double crochet again. After 2 double crochets we have to make chain 1 and again into the next 2 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch, so 1 and 2, then chain 1 into the next 2 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1 and 2, then chain 1. So we have to repeat this pattern all the way around. Into the next 2 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch and then chain 1. into the next 2 stitches, 1 double crochet in each stitch, and then chain 1. So basically we should have 24 double crochets and 12 chain 1 spaces. At the end of our row we need to make the last chain 1, and then we have to skip the stitch where we've done the slip stitch, so we should have 24 double crochet and again slip stitch into the top of chain 3, so into the first double crochet. Row number 3 we have to start by making chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, so this will be first double crochet, and now into the second stitch we have to make 2 double crochets into the same stitch, 1 and 2. Now chain of 2, 1 and 2 into the first double crochet, so we have to skip chain 1 space, into the first double crochet, 1 double crochet, into the second 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain of 2, into the first double crochet, 1 double crochet, into the second 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, chain of 2, 1 and 2. So we have to repeat this pattern all the way around. So into the first stitch 1 double crochet, into the second stitch 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, we need to skip chain 1 space, and again into the first stitch 1 double crochet, into the second 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and then chain of 2. At the end again we have to make slip stitch into the top of chain 3. Round number 4, 1, 2, 3, chain of 3 as a first double crochet. Now we are going to the second stitch. Into the second double crochet we have to make 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, 1 and 2, then into the third one 1 double crochet, chain of 2, 1 and 2. We have to skip chain 2 space, into the first double crochet, 1 double crochet, into the second 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and into the third one 1 double crochet, chain of 2, and exactly the same, skip chain 2 space, into the first stitch 1 double crochet, then into the second 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, into the third 1 double crochet, chain of 2, 1 and 2. So we have to repeat this pattern all the way around, making into the first double crochet 1 double crochet, into the second 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, and then into the third one 1 double crochet again, then chain of 2. Round number 5, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. This is first double crochet. Now we have to go to the second stitch. Into the second stitch we need to make 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Then we need to go into the third one and we need to make 2 double crochets again, 1 and 2, and into the fourth 1 double crochet. So we've done 6 double crochet. Chain 1 is a count as the first one, then into the second stitch 2 double crochets, into the third stitch 2 double crochets, and into the one stitch, the fourth one double crochet, and then chain of 2 again, 1 and 2, and we have to make exactly the same as we start. Into the first stitch 1 double crochet, into the second 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, into the third 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and into the fourth 1 double crochet, chain of 2, into the first stitch 1 double crochet, into the second stitch 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, into the third 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, and into the fourth 1 double crochet, then chain of 2, and we need to repeat the same pattern all the way around. Round number 6, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, this is first double crochet, and then chain of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, this will be double crochet and then chain of 7 space, and then we have to skip all the stitches, and into the last one we will work double crochet. Then chain of 2, 1 and 2, into the first double crochet we will work double crochet, then chain of 7 again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and into the last double crochet we have to work double crochet. Chain of 2, 1 and 2, into the first double crochet, 1 double crochet, chain of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and into the last double crochet, 1 double crochet. So again we have to repeat this pattern all the way around. Chain of 2, double crochet into the first double crochet, then chain of 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and double crochet into the last double crochet. Row number 7. So at the end of row number 6 I've done slip stitch into the top of chain 3, so I left the 7 chains as a chain 7 space. Now we have to make a slip stitch into the chain 7 space and then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. This is our first double crochet, and now into the chain 7 space we have to make 8 more double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So we've got 9 double crochets. Now chain of 2, 1 and 2, we are going to the next chain 7 space and we need to make 9 double crochets. Again, 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8 and 9, and again chain of 2, and then we are going to the next chain 7 space, and we have to make 9 double crochets again. So basically we have to repeat this pattern all the way around. In each chain 7 space we have to make 9 double crochets, then chain 2, then we are going to the next chain 7 space, and we need to make 9 double crochets again. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9, then chain of 2, and exactly the same in next chain 7 space. Row number 8, again chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. This is the first double crochet. Now we are going to the next stitch, then we work in next double crochet, and into the next 2 stitches 1 double crochet again, 1 and 2. So basically we've done 4 double crochets into the first 4 stitches. Now chain of 2, 1 and 2, we have to skip the next stitch, and then into the second we will work 1 double crochet again, and into the next 3 stitches as well. So 1, 2 and 3. So what we've done 4 double crochets, chain 2, we skip 1 stitch, and then 4 double crochets. Now chain of 2, 1 and 2, and we have to make exactly the same. Into the first 4 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch. 1, 2, 3 and 4, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, we have to skip the next stitch, and into the last 4 stitches 1 double crochet. 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain of 2, and again into the first 4 stitches 1 double crochet, 1, 2, 3 and 4, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, we need to skip the next stitch, and into the last 4 stitches 1 double crochet again, 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain of 2, and we have to repeat this pattern all the way around. Row number 9, we have to make exactly the same as we've done row number 8. So chain of 3 as a first double crochet, then in each double crochet we have to work double crochet. So 1, 2 and 3, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, into the next 4 stitches we have to make 1 double crochet again in each stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, and again into the next 4 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4, then chain of 2, and into the next 4 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain of 2, and we have to repeat this pattern all the way around. Row number 3, we have to start by making chain of 3 again, then into the next 3 stitches 1 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, into the next 4 stitches 1 double crochet again, 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the chain 2 space we have to make 1 double crochet, then chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3, and we have to repeat as we start our row. So into the first 4 double crochets, 1 double crochet in each stitch, 2, 3 and 4, then chain of 2, 1 and 2, and into the next 4 double crochets, 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and then again chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet into the chain 2 space, and chain 3 again, 1, 2, 3. Then we have to repeat into the next 4 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain of 2, 1 and 2, and into the next 4 stitches 1 double crochet again, 1, 2, 3 and 4, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the chain 1 space, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and we have to repeat our pattern as from the beginning of our round. Row number 11, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, into the next 4 double crochets, 3 double crochets we have to make 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1, 2 and 3, then we need to skip chain 2 space and into the next 4 double crochets, 1 double crochet in each stitch. So this time we will not make in chain 2 space at all. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, into the first chain 3 space we have to make 1 double crochet, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, into the next chain 3 space 1 double crochet, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then into the first 4 double crochets, 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and without any chain 2 we are going to the next 4 stitches and 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1, 2, 3 and 4, and again chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the first chain 3 space, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the second chain 3 space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and we have to repeat our pattern in each double crochet. 1 double crochet until we will have chain free space. So 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the chain free space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the next chain of free space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and double crochet in each stitch. Row number 12, chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Now into the next 2 stitches we have to make 1 double crochet, so 1 and 2. Then we need to skip the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and into the last 3 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2 and 3. We've done 6 double crochets. Now chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the first chain free space, chain of 3 again, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the second chain free space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the third chain free space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we have to start repeat as we've done on the beginning. Into the first 3 double crochets 1 double crochet, 1, 2 and 3. Then we need to skip the next 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and into the last 3 stitches 1 double crochet in each stitch, 1, 2 and 3, and again chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the first chain free space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the second chain free space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the third chain free space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and then double crochet into the first 3 double crochets from the previous row. Then we need to skip next 2 stitches and double crochet into the last 3 double crochets. So skip next 2 and into the last 3 stitches. One, 2 and 3. Now we have to repeat this pattern all the way around. For round 13 we have to start by making chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. This will be first double crochet. Now we are going to the second stitch, and now we need to make only the first part of the double crochet. We've got 2 loops on our hook. We have to go to the next 1 stitch, and we need to make only the first part of the double crochet as well. We've got 3 loops on the hook. We are going to the 4th stitch. We have to make exactly the same, only the first part. We've got 4 stitch, and again into the 5th stitch the same. We've got 5 loops on our hook, and then into the last one the same, first part, Now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops on the hook, and we need to finish the stitch, so pull the yarn for all 6 loops. So we've done 6 double crochets together. Now chain of 3, 1, 2 and 3, 1 double crochet into the first chain free space, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet into the next chain free space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet into the next chain free space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, 1 double crochet into the next chain free space. Now we have to make chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and exactly the same as we've done on the beginning of our row. So we need to make 6 double crochets together. In each stitch we have to make only the first part of the double crochet. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. At the moment we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 loops on the hook, and then we can finish the stitch, pull the yarn for all 7 loops. At the beginning we had only 6 because we start our row by making chain of 3. And now we have to repeat the pattern again. Chain of 3, double crochet into the first chain free space, chain of 3, double crochet into the second chain free space, chain of 3, double crochet into the third chain free space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the fourth chain free space, and again chain of 3. Now again we have to make 6 double crochets together and then repeat our pattern all the way around. At the end of our row we have to make a slip stitch into the top of our stitch when we've done 6 double crochets together. Now we need to start row number 14. Yes, row number 14. So slip stitch into the chain free space, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. This will be our first double crochet, and then again chain of 3, 1, 2, 3 as a chain free space into the next chain free space, 1 double crochet, and then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the next chain free space, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the next chain free space, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, double crochet into the next chain free space, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we have to skip the stitch when we've done 6 double crochets together and into the chain free space. Next one we have to make double crochet, then chain of 3, 2, 3. So basically in each chain free space we have to make double crochet and then chain 3. We need to skip all stitches when we've done 6 double crochets together. We are working only in chain free spaces from the previous row. So double crochet, chain 3, double crochet, chain 3. We have to skip. We are going to the chain free space, and we need to make double crochet and then chain 3. So we have to repeat this pattern all the way around. Row number 15. we have to make a slip stitch into the chain free space again, and now row number chain number 3, 1, 2, 3. This is first double crochet, then chain number 3, 1, 2 and 3 as a chain free space. We are going to the next chain free space and we have to make double crochet. Then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3. So we've done at the moment 1 double crochet, chain 3 and 1 double crochet into the chain free space, and now into the stitch, into the first double crochet after the second double crochet. So just here we have to make 3 double crochets. 1, 2 and 3. Now chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, into the first chain free space double crochet, 1, and then chain of 3, into the next one 1 double crochet, so 2, chain of 3, into the next chain free space 1 double crochet. So we've done at the moment 1, 2, 3, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, into the fourth 1 double crochet. We've got 4, 1, 2, 3, into the fifth chain free space 1 double crochet, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and now again after 5 double crochets in each chain free space we have to make 3 double crochets into the next stitch. So after the last chain of 3 we have to work 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, and again we have to start to repeat our pattern. So chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, into the first chain free space 1 double crochet, so 1, chain of 1, 2, 3, chain of 3, into the next chain free space double crochet, so 2, chain of 3, into the next chain free space 1 double crochet, so 3, chain of 3, into the next double crochet, into the next chain free space 1 double crochet. So we've got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, into the next double crochet, chain free space 1 double crochet, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and we've done 5 double crochets in 5 chain free spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now chain of 3 and 3 double crochets into double crochet from the previous row, 1, 2 and 3. At the end of our row we should make the last 3 double crochets, and then we need to make a slip stitch into the top of chain 3, so into the first double crochet. So after that, when we will finish the round, we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets together, so exactly the same as each hold the pattern around. So now again slip stitch into the first chain free space, chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, chain of 3 is count as a first double crochet, then chain of 3, 1, 2, 3 as a chain free space. We need to go to the next chain free space and we will work 1 double crochet. Now chain of 2, 1 and 2, and into each double crochet from the previous row we need to make double crochet as well. So 1, 2 and 3. And again chain of 2, 1 and 2, into the first chain free space 1 double crochet, and then chain of 3, 1 2 3. So before 3 double crochets and after 3 double crochets we will work only chain of 2, and then as usual chain of 3 and double crochet into the next chain free space. 1 2 3, chain 3, double crochet into the next chain free space, chain of 3, 1 2 3, double crochet into the next chain free space, chain of 3, 1 2 3, double crochet into the next chain free space, chain of 3, 1 2 3, double crochet into the next chain free space, and now again chain of 2, 1 and 2, because we are before 3 double crochets, and now 1 double crochet in each stitch. 1 2 and 3, then chain of 2, double crochet into the first chain free space, and we have to start repeat making chain of 3 and double crochet into the next chain free space. So we have to repeat this pattern all the way around. Before and after 3 double crochets, chain of 2, and then in between each double crochet, chain of 3.